Good evening. Please remain standing and please silence all cell phones. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2011 commencement ceremony of OZARKS Technical Community College. Your presence at today's event demonstrates the importance of the achievement of graduation. The graduates in front of me, here to be honored by the institution, their family, and their friends, have worked hard to reach this day. Together, we are all very proud to recognize the success of our students and to honor them today. Thank you all for being here to celebrate with our graduates. Our commencement ceremony wouldn't be complete without reciting the Pledge of Allegiance and hearing our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, and please be seated. We are pleased to welcome several honored guests to tonight's commencement ceremony. Joining me in the platform are key administrators of OZARKS Technical Community College, as well as our Board of Trustees. These leaders in operating the college are vital to the continued success of our programs and of our students. I am grateful for the time and commitment they bring to the college and for their presence at today's ceremony. Please hold your applause until all platform guests have been introduced. Beginning at my right, Missouri Governor, today's commencement speaker, Governor Jeremiah J. Nixon. Go ahead and clap. Mr. Howard Fisk, President of the Board of Trustees, Ms. Jackie McKenzie, Secretary of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Larry Snyder, Member of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Jeff Lehman, Member of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Cliff Davis, Vice President for Institutional Advancement, Mr. Doyle LaRue, Vice President for Information Technology, Ms. Marla Moody, Vice President for Finance, Mr. Rob Rector, Vice President for Administrative Services, Ms. Dawn Busick, Executive Director of the Center for Workforce Development, Ms. Joan Barrett, Associate Vice President for Student Affairs, and Dr. Shirley Lawler, Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs. Let's give them all a big hand. The faculty and staff of the college have been crucial to the educational process for our students. Many of these people are here tonight. I'd like to ask all of our faculty and staff to please stand and please join me in recognizing them with your applause for their contribution. Faculty and staff, please stand. Thank you. Our graduates have counted on the support of their loved ones as they have worked toward their educational goals. The encouragement of family and friends has been instrumental in helping each of our graduates to accomplish what we are here tonight to celebrate. Would the family and friends of graduates please stand? That's everybody but the graduates, I think. Please join me in recognizing them, graduates. Thank you also to the elected officials, area board members, and community leaders who join us today. Your support of OZARKS Technical Community College and of Southwest Missouri students is most appreciated. Thank you for coming.
Good evening and welcome students, graduates, family members, and friends. We're so pleased that you're here this evening. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I'd like to congratulate all this year's graduates. Your hard work and commitment to your education is something that we all admire, and that we're really very proud that you've reached this very important goal in your life. We're all privileged to be a part of OTC and of this community. As you go on to your next step in life, remember all the things that you've learned at OZARKS Technical Community College. Not just things with regard to education that you've learned in the classroom, but remember what it's like to be part of an important community. And also remember that you know at this point all of the possibilities that are available to you in the future. My congratulations to you and good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Fisk. Over the last few years, we have worked to enhance our involvement with the arts community and with the community as a whole through our growing fine arts program. The program has received excellent public recognition through the Fine Arts Gallery and the facility at the Galois Theater Complex, as well as for performances by ensembles such as the one you're about to hear. Tonight, we are delighted to have the OZARKS Technical Community College Choir here to provide the music for our commencement ceremony. Enjoy.
OZARKS Technical Community College is proud to have a large and active chapter of Phi Theta Kappa, the National Honor Society for two-year colleges. Graduate and Springfield native Christopher White has been active in the college's Phi Theta Kappa chapter, serving as president this year and as service chair last year. This fall, Christopher will transfer to Iowa State University, where he plans to study aerospace engineering. Please join me in welcoming Phi Theta Kappa President and member of the 2011 graduating class, Christopher White.
Thank you. I must admit, when I found out I was going to be speaking today, I was a little surprised. Not because I was a poor choice of speaker, but I've never really been much of a ceremony person. I've always thought ceremonies were a little silly. We have a tendency to wear strange clothes and call candles torches and act as though every single event we take the time to recognize and celebrate is the most important event of our lives. I thought if every event in our life is special, then none of them were. But there's danger, I think, in this apathetic approach to the celebration of our accomplishments. If we let ourselves think these ceremonies mean nothing, then we open ourselves up to the idea that the events they are dedicated to are meaningless as well. And perhaps, if the events that comprise our lives are meaningless, then our lives themselves are meaningless. I came all too close to letting myself believe that this day meant nothing as well. But that isn't true. This day is special and represents a significant achievement. This achievement likely means something different to each one of us, but one thing remains the same. Regardless of whether this marks the beginning or the end of our education, this day marks the beginning of a new chapter in the story that is each one of our lives. This story is amazing because it is yours. Oh, fellow college graduates, our lives are special because they are ours. Billions of lives have been lived, and no two have ever been the same, because life is amazing, and our lives are amazing. Years from now, historians will devote their entire careers to learning the events of our lives. Why? Because our lives are amazing, because they are ours and ours alone. It took me some time to realize this, though. I'd become bored. I didn't care where my life went because, frankly, I saw no reason to care. I was going to school and hating it. I began to think that perhaps college wasn't for me. My patience was at an end. I was going to give college one last try before I inevitably threw in the towel. One summer, for whatever reason, I decided that the only thing that could keep me in school was engineering, and if I didn't like that, I was done. So I gave it a shot. That semester I took pre-calc with Gary King and Intro to Physics with Barry Hall. They didn't know it, but my future as a student rested in their hands. As fate would have it, I loved it, and I loved them. I went on to take almost 40 hours of classes between those two instructors alone. And I can honestly say that I am here today as a graduate because of them. So enjoy this day and enjoy your life, because it's the only one you'll ever have. I'd like to end today by thanking everyone here, instructors and staff, family and friends, random people that were in the neighborhood and decided to stop by. Thank you for everything you've done in each one of our lives. Rest assured that you have left a mark on each one of us, if for no other reason than just showing up today. Our lives are different because of you. The history books of the future are different because of you. Once again, thank you.